Hello, friends, and welcome back to a new price prediction update on OGN, Origin Protocol, where we will be taking a look at everything that's happening in the last 24 hours. And since we are currently, as you can see, up 13%, I wanted to do this video as quick as possible so I can let you guys know on what's my next move and also where I see OGN heading in the future. Okay, so let's take a look here. We can see that overall, we had a supply and a demand level at about 0.44. Okay, so this level in the last 24 hours was very crucial because as you can see here, this level, it broke, and then we retested the 50 EMA as you can see here at 0.47 before heading back down. Okay, and we see here a break in the retest coming back down to our demand level. And as you can see as well, over here we were oversold at that level, and MACD was indicating there was a lot of momentum happening at that level. Okay, and take a look at what happened right after. Okay, so we broke that level, and then once we created a demand level here at the levels we had before on April the 12th, we could see that price once it broke out of these levels and tested back the levels of the 50 MA. If we do zoom in, we can see that price respected the 50 MA here, and we created a support at the 50 MA, which was very crucial. And we could see that we had a supply, overall supply here of 0.59, where there's a lot of momentum for the bearish side that occurred. Okay, and a lot of movements that needed to be filled back. Okay, so if you take a look here, we can see that this price is very important because we can see wicks up there, and we can see that for the bullish momentum, we can see wicks that were up there here several times before we saw rejections. And once we saw the rejections, we came back and filled in the place here at 0.48 that we had before. Okay, so we know that there's imbalances here that needs to be filled again, that price might retrace back to. Okay, and we can see that over here 0.52 as well is the recent 50 MA level, which price can retest back. Just keep in mind that overall right now we are very oversold for OGN. So if you are into this project, and I would recommend to just wait a little bit. If you want to get into a OGN, don't look at the 12% and be like, oh, I want to get into it right now because there's a lot of movements. Just be aware that overall we are oversold in the RSI, very oversold. So expect a retracement back. Okay, we know here that there's a level of supply that's very crucial because we could see in the 1 hour we've wicked up there several times. There's a big resistance level here. So just please be aware of that if you are looking to get into OGN. That we are approaching a very heavy level of resistance here, and also if we do break that level, we could see momentum to the upside of about 0.69. But just keep in mind that we are very oversold right now, as you can see, which happened previously. We were oversold before at this level of exact resistance. Okay, so you can see here this resistance is very crucial because we went up there several times, as you can see, and there's a lot of rejections. You can see that bearish volume also took over here, and we can see that price rallied back down to the levels of support here. Now this level could be broken. Okay, we can see a lot of momentum happening for the bullish side, but just keep in mind that we are in the 1 hour very oversold, so expect a little bit of at least retracement back to 55, which could come back to the levels of where we saw imbalance here, which we could have a break and a retest, come back down to 0.58 if the momentum is continuing. But just expect the imbalance to come back, and to at least the level of support here. And if we do break it, that's fine. If we can sustain the level of 0.53 at the 50 EMA, I still believe that OGN will still be in the bullish momentum for the first further side. Okay, so this is very important as well. I would love for OGN to at least come back to a 0.58 and then create a support level there, because it'll indicate to us that the momentum is still going. We can see that what happened here. We can see the similar things that are happening at these levels as well at 0.49. But just know that once that happened here, we saw imbalance at the levels of 50 MA at 0.49, which was crucial, where we saw price rally back down. Okay, so expect the retracement back for OGN. Don't be surprised if it comes back to at least 0.52 to test back the levels of 50 MA, but it's still a healthy correction. Okay, we see a lot of momentum happening for OGN. We were in a downtrend for quite some time before we broke the 50 MA, and as you can see right away, we saw a price rally back up. So this is great. Okay, this is great news for OGN. We are retesting back levels of resistance, which is great and everything. But just keep in mind this level of resistance is very crucial, because we saw prices come back down here. We saw a lot of levels of resistance at these levels here at 0.62. You can see there's another resistance here, which at the same level there. Okay, so this is a triple top. You can see here it tested that price several times before we rallied back down. So please be careful. Okay, if you are looking to get into it, just wait for a little bit of a rebound at about 0.53. If it comes back there, which would be great news. Okay, we are also in the MACD, indicating there's about to be another cross, which is another sign that price will have another reverse come back down to maybe 0.59, which we could have a break in the retest, which would be a great entry as well. Just keep in mind that I would advise to wait for a little bit of a pullback before looking to get into it. Now, if we could break this level of resistance and then test back at 0.62, then we could potentially be heading back up to the levels of imbalance here that we had on April 1st, which, as you can see here, this level, we saw a lot of imbalance happen here. We saw the rise up, come back to our demand level at 0.59. So if we do break this level here of high resistance of 0.62, then we could expect a retracement back to 0.68 once we have a break and a retest, come back to 0.62 and touch this level of resistance as well. So just keep in mind we are very oversold, and just proceed with caution. 13% is great for the day, but if you are looking to get into it, I would advise to wait a little bit. All right, guys. Just a quick update on OGN. I hope you guys liked the video, and I would love to see you on the next one. Stay there and take care.